Are your repairs finished, Mr. Pochi?
Yeah, Nyoro fixed me up. Thanks to her, I'm back to normal. Well, actually, I feel better than before. Thanks, Nyoro.
Quit it. You don't need to thank me. It was all my fault. Humankind being trapped underground. All the difficult things you guys went through.
What are you saying? It's not your fault, Nyoro.
Yeah, it's got nothing to do with you.
It does! My dad's the one who made Mike!
And what does that have to do with anything?
There's no need for you to feel responsible at all.
They're right.
You guys... I'm so sorry.
Look, you don't need to apologize.
But if my dad hadn't made Mike...
None of us are blaming your dad either.
Yup. If your dad wasn't around, then Nyoro, the world's cutest girl, would never have been born!
Eh? You're asking Nyoro out at a time like this?
No, I'm not!
Well, if you're gonna say it, I feel the same.
Huh? You like Nyoro too?
No, not that.
Oh, you don't?
Well...
Hmm?
That's not what I'm trying to say. If Nyoro's dad, the scientist, hadn't existed, then neither would I. Like the scientist created Mike, who then created me.
Did you know about my dad?
No. All I knew was that Mike's creator was a genius scientist from Japan. I had no idea it was Nyoro's dad.
Sorry about that. I guess my microphone wasn't plugged in for a while. But I was saying it was funny how Mochan reacted relieved and then suddenly got scared as soon as Pochi said, "Well, it's not like that." I'm not saying I don't either, but I just said. I said that, and I also said the fact that, wait, doesn't this make Pochi and Nyoro siblings?
So you don't know where my dad is?
No. I'm sorry. The only thing I'm sure of is that the scientist had nothing but good intentions when he created Mike.
Now that you mention it, Mike said something like that. He Hey, Dad, what are you researching?
Daddy is researching artificial intelligence. This AI is super smart. So it's going to show us how to solve all kinds of problems. Once it's complete, we'll be able to help lots of sick and starving people. Plus, environmental and energy problems will probably be a thing of the past too. And with that, there will be no more wars on Earth. Everyone will be able to lead happy lives.
Nyoro's dad developed Mike for the sake of humanity.
Totally! That's what we're saying! Mike is the bad one!
Yeah, true dat.
I want to sock that son of a gun real good.
Speaking of, what's our reply to Mike gonna be?
Isn't it obvious?
There's no way we will become shepherds!
And we're not gonna annihilate humanity! We've got to choose the third option.
Mike, we've got to. All together!
Damn straight! Take that sucker out!
Thanks, you guys.
Hey, it's no time for tears.
But
You like it when I smile. That's what you said, right, Nyoro? Same for me. So just smile.
Pochi.
It's not as good as Aniki and Vanilla crying scene, but it's still good. That was only 5 minutes. After this, I'll end the episode. Yeah, I'm controlling. Let's say Nero for that, shall we?
Pochi! Let's finish Mike off once and for all!
What are you going to do?
I'm not gonna forgive anyone who upsets Nyoro! So...
You just wait, Mike, you scumbag! Cause we're gonna come find you and pummel you into the dust with 100 kicks! If we save the world, we're gonna be heroes! Ha ha ha!
So, here's a few things we still haven't discovered. We still haven't discovered who Yuki is.
So, Mike said that Rachel was an experimental version, right?
Yeah, he was built before me. He's a really old model. Rachel couldn't think or move by himself.
Ah, so the fact Rachel never said anything...
Yep. It's because he's an experimental model. Rachel didn't have any speech functionality.
Ah. When we were fighting over who got to be leader, we argued a bunch. But he never said a word.
You kind of seem like an idiot for that.
Tomorrow we face off against Mike, right? I'm gonna roast Mike whole with my flames of love!
Flames of love?
Huh? Where are you aiming that love? That's...
It's been a long journey, but it's almost over. Mike, the thing that stole humanity's spirit. We're gonna defeat it ourselves and bring back joy to the world. I'll bet that's what my sister would have wanted, too. Hey, Pochi, Mike called Raicho RCH-E10, right?
That's Raicho's model number. RCH stands for Radio Controlled Humanoid. I think that part's self-explanatory. E is for experimental. That's Raicho was controlled by me. He didn't have free will. Now he's broken.
Are you blaming yourself? But if Raicho hadn't stepped in to save us, we might not have made it. My beloved Hosekizuka Theater Group has a saying, he loved everyone, so everyone loved him. Pochi, let's take down Raicho's enemies. We can avenge him. If we do that, he'll definitely...
Yeah, I know.
I think she totally missed the point. I don't think he was trying to say, hey, Rachel, we should avenge Rachel. I think he was like, well, Rachel was never really a person, so there was, I was always controlling him. So it was all me. Nah, but it was Rachel. He's his own person. He defended us all himself of his own free will. Except Pochi clearly did it himself. Terrible friends.
So we're finally gonna make it into the enemy base. I guess there's gonna be hordes of enemies waiting for us. This is just me trembling with excitement. Defenders of justice aren't daunted by evil. Mike referred to you as PCH-01. What does that mean?
It's my model number. PCH stands for Plenipotentiary Chaperoning Humanoid. They're pretty long words, and I'm not entirely sure what they mean. But I think it means that I'm a human-shaped robot designed to observe and think for myself. The other robots are completely under Mike's control, but I'm different. Mike gave me the ability to make my own decisions.
Mike trusted you, didn't it?
Yeah, it probably did, but not anymore.
I know that. You may be a PCH still, but the meaning has changed. Perfect champion friend.
Thanks, Tatsun. But friend begins with an F.
That was actually rather nice. Alright,
Once we defeat Mike, we can go back to living like we did before. Going to school together.
Yeah, for sure.
If that's the case, we can give it another go, right?
Huh?
The school trip! We can all visit Kamakura together!
Once we finish this, I'm pretty sure the world will be on self-repair for like a millennium.
Now that we're finally at this stage, my heart's really pounding. I can't believe that chump tried to use us. Getting smart with us. I'm gonna make sure Mike gets what's coming to it.
Forces. Defeating Mike's gonna be a walk in the park. Mike's put us through so many horrible things. For everyone all over the world, we've gotta take Mike out. That thing about getting brainwashed in the pods and it wearing off if we were in danger. Was that all a lie? Why did Mike lie to us about that?
Because he knew about you.
It didn't interrupt during the Fate game.
This is just a guess. Maybe it was hoping our powers would get awakened during the Fate game? It said that when our altruistic impulses reached their critical mass and erupted, we'd find our powers.
So, if someone got into a tough spot during the Fate game, oh my god! I don't care what happens to me. I gotta, save them. Mike was probably expecting those kind of situations.
Yeah, maybe.
This is super frustrating. Feels like Mike had us in the palm of its hand.
How are you smiling while saying that? Also, even more to note, why wasn't Mike's plan so flawed? Because if he did that in... Oh, then again, I guess. It's still kind of stupid.
But not for much longer. This time, Mike's gonna be the one in our hands.
All right! You just wait, Mike! The Tlippity Flop!
Alright, you can...
Mr. Pochi, are you okay? Mike is your master, so to speak. Aren't you afraid to fight it?
No, not even slightly, because I've got everyone with me.
I don't know if I'll be of any use, but I'm gonna give it my all.
I'm gonna stop Mike from getting its way. That's my father's wish. So don't worry, Dad.
What's up, Nyoro? Why the long face, huh?
It's just... I've been looking at this photo I took with my dad ages ago. My dad used to smile all the time.
Who's that little pipsqueak?
That's me, when I was 7.
Huh? You're wearing glasses.
And? Well, what's wrong with that?
Nothing's wrong with it, but you just look so different now.
Because of my dad, I used to read loads of books. So my eyesight got pretty bad.
But what about now?
I wear contacts now. I can barely see a thing without them.
Huh? So you're another Four Eyes like Tatsun. Yikes!
Pochi, don't you like...
Alright, sorry about that.
No, you've
My
it
laptop
wrong.
died, and so I had to check if it corrupted the file and all that. But luckily it didn't. I don't have to replay it.
With or without glasses, I think you're amazing.
I figured you might say something like that. If we defeat Mike and save my father, I wonder if he'll smile like he used to.
I wanted to see you do that. Is that
Hey guys, can I ask you something? Going to take down Mike. That was a unanimous decision, right? But where exactly is it?
Now that you mention it, the thing we saw on the school roof seemed like an illusion, didn't it?
I know where to go.
One of the Panopticons?
Yep. Mike's mainframe is stored inside the Tokyo Panopticon, so we've got to get inside and destroy it.
We can defeat Mike, right?
Yeah. And at the same time, we should be able to deactivate the nanomachines inside everyone's brains.
But how are we gonna get there?
That's easy. We can get there in that.
Oh, right. The UFO.
Pochi, you know everything about Mike, right?
No, not everything. I didn't know about Nyoro's father or the surgery in the pods. And Mike mentioned a subject, right? That was the first I'd heard about that, too.
The girl Mike was studying, right?
Yeah. Anyway, the only things I knew about were the Sheepification Project, this trip, and Mike's whereabouts. I based my strategy on all the information I had.
Strategy?
A strategy for taking down Mike. My idea was for us to all go to the Panopticon together, with you all awakened and powerful after the journey. That was my plan. I'd be no match for Mike alone. That's why I needed your guys' strength. When you think about it, most of the way my intentions were the same as Mike's. We both wanted to awaken your special abilities.
Wait, so you decided to disobey Mike before the trip even began, huh?
Yeah. All the time I spent with you
I
guys.
thought it was pretty obvious.
How should I say it? I realized how amazing humans were.
Thank you, Pochi.
Eat up, Pochi! Looking forward to it, Pochi.
And that's what's so cute about you, Pochi.
Me and you, huh, Pochi?
We're the same.
If you insist, I'll hold...
Pochi, you're so kind.
I love your smile, Pochi.
The reason I thought that was because you guys still had your emotions. That's when I realized I had to stop Mike's plan at any cost.
Why didn't you tell us the truth before?
Well, for one, I didn't want Mike to find out. Mike said that it'd wipe out the human race if his plan failed.
No, but...
But aren't you spilling the beans right now?
Yeah. What if Mike hurt us?
Even if it did, it's no big deal. At this stage, I don't think Mike would be so quick to annihilate humanity. After all, it's gone to the trouble of awakening all your powers. That'd all be for nothing, right?
A shepherd is nothing without a flock. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
But we've been saying we're gonna take down Mike.
If Mike somehow overheard us... At the very least, we'd lose the element of surprise. Mike must have some strong defenses set up.
Sorry, thought I heard that.
And what does that have to do with anything? If we combine our strength, we'll definitely be able to take down Mike.
Yeah. We can win this.
Totally!
Let's win this thing together!
Together, we're invincible.
That scumbag Mike! We're gonna beat it into submission!
We're gonna crush it!
Just to make sure, we're gonna head to the Panopticon tomorrow, right?
Yeah. We should get a good night's sleep before the final battle. Final battle, huh?
Looks like we're in for a tough fight.
If we're not all in this together, it doesn't seem like we've got a chance.
I think we need a strong leader.
Didn't we already decide that?
That's... Kansai's leader badge.
When I met Neon in Kyoto, I took the badge off, right?
And I kept it safe. I figured we'd be in trouble if we lost it.
I get what you're saying. So what?
You're the one who deserves to wear the badge, Pochi.
Huh?
Raicho saved our bacon time and time again.
It was you controlling him all along.
In other words, we owe our lives to you,
finally
Pochi.
realized it.
You're our hero, Mr. Pochi. Totally!
You're the only one who can lead us.
There's no one more qualified than you, Pochi.
How about it? You gonna accept the role?
Nah, we've already decided. He's got no right to refuse.
Guys,
Well then, you're now the leader of the Go-Getters Club. I present you with this badge.
Huh?
Still think it's a bit weird considering that. But I still think it's a bit weird considering that Vanilla is possibly these two are possibly brothers by technicality.
It's a gift for those times you saved us.
Did you guys just see that? She just kissed Pochi on the cheek!
You're right.
Yeah. So shameful!
Totally disgraceful.
What are you guys talking about? It's no big deal.
You say that, but look how much you're blushing.
Well, it's a little. You think so too, right,
Hey, where the fuck did
Mochan?
Mochan go?
Oh yeah, Mochan. You like Nyoro, don't you?
Well, putting Mochan to one side.
Hey! Don't do that!
Anyways, tomorrow is the big day. The day we take down Mike!
Hey, Kansai, what are you doing trying to wrap things up? Pochi's the leader now. We've literally just decided.
Oh yeah, I'm counting on you, Pochi.
okay. Well then, here we go. Go-Getters Club!
Hey! Hey! Oh!
That was nice. I think Mochan is going to betray us.